UCLA. Underway from Columbus. And a touchback. And by Matt Patricia. First drive starts from the 25, play clock all the way down. And the first pass attempt of his career is going to be a loss of 2 to Javian Thomas. Neuheisel took over midway through this season. 33-year-old former UCLA quarterback will have to get creative. Get to the outside. Crowd's already gotten involved. It is a screen pass to the outside. It is caught by Mikey Matthews, and he gets bottled up at the line. This year, that would be quite the task as Brandon Inniss is back to receive. Going to do his best, boots it away. Fair catch called for, and a pretty game without Carnell Tate, the second leading receiver on this team. Play action on first down. Max Clare makes the catch, turns it upfield, and gets across the first to back. The true freshman, their leading rusher with 613 yards on the season. He's going to pick up the first down on the second play for this offensive drive. Being part of his progression as somebody who didn't grow up as a GA in the coaching world. Saying rips and completes right over the middle. He finds his target, Bryson Rogers, for a nice chunk.
A really nice job. It starts with protection, all right? This is going to be a clean pocket for Sayin. They brought Jeremiah Smith in motion out to the left. Sayin reads it, comes back to the field position right away.
2 catches, 30 yards last week for Rogers. Another one to the sideline this time, and Smith just vacuums it in with one hand. Jeremiah out of the phone booth early with a 17-yard gain.
Good coverage, excellent throw, the back shoulder.
Handoff. Jackson trying to weave his way around. He's got single coverage top of the screen. Instead, they're going to keep it on the ground with Jackson.
Sarafeld and Luke Montgomery, the left guard.
Up the middle. Jackson pushing the pile to the 5. Kept his legs turning all the way down to the 1-yard line with a flag down. They rolled him down. Out of the eye. It's Jackson. Up the middle, he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
It's a nice job, little power play. Gets up in there. And Jackson in for his 3rd touchdown of the season.
So it was all Jackson on that drive. 5 carries, 30 yards. It was an 8-play, 71-yard possession in just under 4 minutes. And Fielding makes it 7-zip. First career start, 2 for 2 for -2 on their first drive. And another touchback here will set them up. And we'll see what Duncan has for him. Already difficult. Facing this defense just makes it even more challenging. Duncan rolls, throws, another completion this time.
Taking the direct snap.
Michigan State transfer, and he's patient, pushing. Looks like he's going to have enough. Gets it across the big Giants fall hard. This would be a great example of that. As another productive play gets it across. Berger on this drive. It was Thomas and Frias on the first one. 2nd and 4 over the middle. It's dropped.
There it is. That play clock is out. And again, Luke Duncan. He's got so much on his mind right now.
5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
I mean, he's trying to call the plays, read the defense. You see the play clock, but he has to be aware of the play clock. That's one of his main responsibilities, because you go from 3rd and 4 to 3rd and 9 now against this defense.
Duncan in the pocket. It is caught. Nice grab by
half the team on that side didn't even move.
Full start. Offense. Number 28. 5-yard penalty.
Give ourselves even a chance to just keep it close. Now conservative on the run to the outside. Anthony Woods got close. Let's see if Will Carroll will punt this away on a 4th and 3. And he will. Inniss under, fair catch. A bobble, but he... Drive will start from the 18. Around it goes Brandon Inniss, looking for a crease. Won't find much, just across the 20, because you saw it done that way. Again, no huddle. And Inniss with the catch, trying to set up his blocking, and he couldn't slip away from the tackle.
Is a DB guy.
3rd and 4, Sayin, patient, and was that held on? It was. Brandon Inniss, all 3 plays going to number 1, and that one being the most impressive.
This is pretty good coverage by Cole Martin, but another accurate throw and strong hands by Inniss. I mean, that's excellent coverage. Cole Martin made a swipe at the ball, and Ennis with a strong catch.
This is not the normal Ohio State offense we're used to seeing, with a very light to start the game, but now late first quarter, it's for real. Isaiah West, the other freshman running back, squeezes
The lowest this year, but their points per drive still pretty solid.
Saying hasn't missed yet, and that continues. Another catch. This time it's going to be Quincy Porter who makes the connection. 13-yard pickup as he takes it across for another first down.
Again, good job by Sayin, just kind of reading the coverage. Comes to his receiver late.
Looks like he just stayed in bounds, right?
Yeah, it's close, you know.
They made the catch. It's down.
Line up and run this play.
Sayin is 7 for 7. Step up, easy one. Check down to West, and he gets 70 yards in this opening quarter. West, well played by this UCLA. 158 career games on the baseball team. Sayin rolls, and right back to Smith. How special can he get? Rusher off the edge. Lofted, Claire, over the shoulder catch, short of the first down. He gets decked out of bounds. Moving on for a field goal attempt here. 41-yarder is true.
Couple negative yardage plays by the UCLA defense kind of changed that possession. Ohio State was moving it down the field.
Hand it. Thomas runs into a wall. Ends the opening.
But he is tough.
Second snap, Berger's going to take. It's a read option, and he makes the right read up the middle. That was nearly a disaster, and Berger aborted it for a nice pickup up the gut for 5.
Yeah, again, without Nico in the ball game, you've got to be creative, and some of these same plays that you would have done with your quarterback, you do with having multiple man coverage.
Get it off. Ohio State brings 4, and Duncan delivers it at the 35. Hand off, up the gut, and this is tough to run against. Buckeyes allowing the fewest points in the country. They're top 5 in rushing yards per game allowed at 82.9, and now a flag is down for UCLA.
False start. Offense. Number 2. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Third penalty for the Bruins will go against Moki Alatamilala.
Yeah, and they can't survive these kind of penalties. I mean, they're going to shift the tight end out. And when they did that, the wide receiver moved. You have 2 guys moving at the same time.
Stepped up as a great leader. Looking to do the same despite not playing today. Anthony Wood shakes free and then delivers a little bit of extra.
Ozzie Gilmer, the leading receiver, is yet to get a ball.
Duncan looking that way, and it's incomplete behind. And Ohio State will look to set up a potential return. Ennis gets cracked, stayed up, and ends up gaining about trying to go 10-0 here with a 10-0 lead. Bo Jackson is the back from the 18-yard line. Surges up the middle and drags a couple of tacklers.
The time they play and every rep these young backs get, the better they are.
Right back to the ground, and Jackson 2 carries for a first down.
We're not where we were last year with Travion Henderson and Quinshon Judkins. No, they're both NFL players, but you know, when Travion Henderson got here, he was not an NFL player. He had to develop. He got better as he was here. Ryan Day told us running back has become a developmental position.
Quick screen.
We're seeing some new receivers in the game.
By design, hoping to get some extra reps all across the board. Bo Jackson, he's got home run speed as he gets it to the outside, inside the 30. Key Lawrence saves a touchdown.
Well, Ohio State's got a new right guard in, Gabe Van Sickle. Watch him double team with the center here. And then the burst in the hole by Jackson. Ohio State wanted to rotate their right guards. That's been the one position that's been a little bit of a question mark so far this season. Van Sickle in now, got a nice block.
On the season, but he's looking for his first touchdown of the year. Sayin floats, and his first incompletion in keeping him out last week and this week, as Sayin will drop back on 2nd down and 10. Goes through his progressions, finds Peoples on the check down. 3 catches for 25 yards. And he was looking for him, threw it behind. He's just so fast sometimes you can miss him in that window. This time it just looked like Sayin misfired on this missile.
Yeah, it's a quick slant against 0 coverage. That means straight man across the board, no free safety. middle pressure by Cole Martin, number 21, might have affected this throw high and behind Jeremiah Smith.
Offense going to stay out there for a 4th down and 5. Ohio State 7 for 10 on 4th down this year.
Now Jeremiah Smith again. Got to keep an eye on him right there in the slot.
Innis in motion. Saying delivers to Innis for a 1st down. Pitch and catch. Needed 5, got 7.
Really nice job by Innis after he ran the route. Stopping, knowing where the sidelines were. He was not going to continue to run to the sideline. Watch, out, stop. Catch the ball, secure the 1st down, then you can go out of bounds.
See the finish at the end of this play.
Of this offensive line.
Battling with Juju Walls. Peoples stays on his feet just enough to gain an extra yard as he gets it down to the 11-yard line.
And when I say nasty, I don't mean in a bad way.
No.
I mean he has got an attitude and he plays with toughness. Here he comes on the pull on this play. Loves to put his face on people and mix it up. But this left side.
Illegal formation. Offense, more than 4 players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
First penalty of the night going against the Buckeyes. Take another look at the illegal formation.
Please reset the game clock to 7 minutes, 54 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody's got to be on the line of scrimmage there. One of the receivers.
From the 21. Saying pumps, steps up, and he gets it to the outside. Peoples makes a man miss. Key Lawrence does a good job. 205, 210 pounds as Isaiah West is in there for this 2nd and 13. 10th play of the drive for Sayin over the middle. And another one, contested catch by Innis as he holds on, but a flag is down.
Holding, offense, number 67, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Saraveld again, the best up front for them. Working on the speed rush at Juju Walls, number 41, a true freshman. Out of Pittsburgh High School in California, potentially.
Smith in motion. 2nd and 23. Sayin. He'll escape. Now he will run. Sayin trying to direct traffic in a modest game. He's a player at Fresno State. He's an analyst at Syracuse to start the season. Sayin on 3rd and 20 with all day. Delivers. And it is hauled in by Smith, but short of the sticks. So Jeremiah has his 4th catch, another impressive one, but short.
You can have 2 defenders there. You can have a hand on the football. That ball may have hit the ground, actually, too, as he was going to the ground. That's well covered. Does he maintain control as he goes to the ground on this one?
Well, it can hit the ground as long as it doesn't completely derail the whole process of the catch. They're going to go quick here. Instead, it's another 4th down and 5 for this offense. This drive has gone nearly 7 minutes. Sayin, good time. He'll move. He'll look. He'll throw. Touchdown! The patience of Julian Sayin as he finds Rogers for the score.
Well, he reads. This is just going to be a 3-man rush, and they're really not coming after him. They're dropping 8. They're in the red zone. The field is contested. So he's got to just buy time and wait for somebody to uncover. The DB slipped, and that was all he needed. Once he saw the slip by the defensive back, he knew he had separation and got him the football. 3 rushers waiting for somebody to uncover, and he gets the touchdown. I don't know how much Ahmed knows about offense.
Ahmed knows a lot.
He's breaking it down.
And he's got me beat by a mile. That was impressive. All that they had some team-building exercises off of the football field. Felt like it helped to reset the season for them, bring the energy that they had.
To be a little bit more accurate throwing the football.
2nd down and 8. Dunking, another completion. They've been mostly with 6'7" quarterback. Instead, handoff going nowhere. Kenyatta Jackson gave him no chance of getting away.
Kenyatta Jackson normally is lined up outside. This time he's inside. He's down here, and he's going to shoot this gap with his quickness in the left guard. Eugene Brooks, 55. Just can't get a piece of him. They try to bring the tackle down, He's too late getting there, and a big-time play.
His fourth of the first half. Tries to angle this one on a line drive, and it bounces out of bounds just 38 yards. The touchdown went to Rodgers. Take it to West, saying with time again. And again, just goes through his progressions.
Carrying the pass offense for the Buckeyes.
William Saying said Ennis a great leader, super talented player. Speaking of super talented, Isaiah West, a burst into the secondary. Churning. Cole Martin finally tracks him down, but West right up the middle as he gains 38.
Well, watch Luke Montgomery now. He's going to go to help the center, sees the center's good, gets to the second level. And that's the block that springs Bo Jackson. Gets the linebacker and opens up the crease. And Isaiah West now.
Second half, we're looking at double dip here. Saying is 16 of 18. Peoples is the back. Fake it to him. Saying to the outside. It's Ennis. Second down and 8. Peoples picks up the rusher. It's Claire.
Prudy can play every down. Gets challenged here.
Saying to the air, to the sideline. A lot of contact, and the flag is down. Pleasant was matched up with Porter. And the penalty going to go against the cornerback for the Bruins. Or at least you think. It might be on the offensive side.
Pass interference. Defense.
Nope.
Number 18. 15-yard penalty. First down.
There's a lot of contact initially there from Quincy Porter. Terry McCauley, did you see anything over there? Peoples stays in there. Peoples has the handoff. Peoples zigzags. Peoples the hurdle. Spectacular. Touchdown Buckeyes. He left Cole Martin in the shadow realm. He could have the whole thing after that.
Wow.
24 up.
Well, first of all, watch the right tackle, Phillip Daniels. He's going to do a great job of getting the first block. And then the receiver, number 11, who we just saw get the pass interference, Porter, he's not going to get there to get his. Doesn't matter. Peoples takes care of it without the block. One big block, one big jump, and a touchdown right before halftime for the Buckeyes.
Fans here at Ohio Stadium just got to look at that and have reacted accordingly. Special athletes all across the board.
Coming into the game, the numbers haven't been where they wanted them to be. Coming into the game.
So UCLA will get the football, 1:19 to play. Ohio State gets it to start the second half. And that was short, may have been hit in some capacity towards the line. Jermaine Matthews had a chance at the interception.
It's like Caden Curry was there that got there first.
Yards per game, that's with their normal starting quarterback, Nico Iamaleava. And flags are down.
I think the fourth penalty now.
False start. Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty.
And only 56 yards of total offense.
It's going to be a handoff. Woods and a loss. Sonny Styles.
Guys running this defense for him.
They're going to throw. Matthews. And
whoa.
Oh, it was a line drive that got rejected. And Ohio State is going to be set up at the 15.
It almost looks like he dropped the football. Like, I don't know what happened on this.
Caden Curry comes up with the ball. And it's just a complete shank job.
Yeah.
Right into Curry.
It was a bad drop. He almost whiffed. Came off the side of his foot and right into the chest of Caden Curry. It shocked Curry and it shocked the punter both. And now Ohio State.
18 of 20. He's got a touchdown. Looking for his second. Towards the end zone. Float job. Incomplete. Brandon Ennis, the intended target. He is now 12 for 14 on the season. Make him 13 of 15. 1 second remaining. That's exactly what it is. Take it right up the middle. Fielded at the 5 by Matthews, and he'll just
the next 2 games, the Michigan game in a couple weeks, getting into the college football playoff, possibly getting to the Big Ten championship game. All those things, they're building and growing towards that.
This game, Sayin stays in there. Bo Jackson, they'll fake it to him. Sayin steps into one over the middle. It is incomplete. Mylan Graham had the coverage deep from Stafford, but it looked like he had his body in front and had a chance at that football.
Yeah, again, trying to get the deep one to Mylan Graham, and it's a good throw by Julian Sayin. And you know, he's so used to, with Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith, putting the ball up there and letting those guys go up and make
in the first half. 8 carries, 75 yards, and the touchdown. Sayin outside, and he just missed more. 3rd down and 10. 3 straight throws. And Sayin is sacked. It is the first sack for Ucla. Leads to the first punt of the night, but there was some encroachment on the UCLA side. So flags come in before the first boot by McGuire. Ohio State had scored on its first 5 drives, 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals. Ron Snodgrass.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So it was forced encroachment. Let's see where it occurs. Oh, it was on the shift. So they call it a false start on the shift on the line. Sets up 4th and 19 now. McGuire just in front of his own goal line. Mikey Matthews backpedals inside the 35. He muffed it, picked it up, splits 2. And Matthews still on his feet, finally down. Teaching football, that was the biggest thing that Caleb Downs has felt like he's gotten this year. Another loss on the quick 30 pounds. His 8th tackle for loss this season. Sets up 2nd and 12. And 12. They are 1 for 6 on 3rd down so far tonight. Duncan got hit as he threw it. Gilmer across the middle. Stop on a dime, and he just does not get there.
Well, credit the toughness of Duncan, because he is going to take a direct hit. I mean, right here is going to get in free on him. That's Riley Pettijohn, number 20. The back goes to help outside. And the quarterback hangs in there, Duncan, and makes a nice throw to bring up 4th and short.
So a nice job by Gilmer just to get enough yards to make this a decision. Tim Skipper's going to go. 4th and a long 1. Handoff, not even close. Second time on a 4th down, they try to go up the middle against this stout Ohio State front. Caden Curry just devours the ball carrier. And again, it's the Buckeyes on the stop. Great field position for their offense when we come back. He's coming in. Clear of the motion man. Drive starts from the plus 45. Fake it a couple of times on the handoff. 3, now 2nd down and 12. Fake it to Bo Jackson. And there's an easy one to get back on track to Max Clare. Slips a tackle, gets across.
Every down tight end.
3rd down and 8. Sayin lofts, caught, short.
Play like this.
Officially a 4th and 4. They're 2 for 2 on 4th down so far tonight. Pressure picked up by Jackson, and Sayin a lot of touchdown on Nebraska's first 4 non-kneel down possessions. Similar here tonight as they allowed scores on the first 5. That ended up being dangerous.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, number 3. 15-yard penalty. The down count, 2nd down.
And you can see Quasi Gilmer is trying to explain what happened as he was matched up with Igbinosun. He's trying to say that Igbinosun had him around the sideline. Makes it 2nd down and 25. Frias into the crowd. And a violent tackle by Jackson. And now it's a 3rd and 22. Conservative running play. Anthony Woods. Career at the end of the first half. Innes back hoping for a return. And he might get one as it angles out of bounds.
Kicking
Obviously
team
when it
player
started.
went out of bounds during the kick. It's a 5-yard penalty added to the end of the kick. First down, Ohio State.
So a couple more for the Buckeyes. Standing. Drive's going to start from the 31. Lofted.
And see if they can make plays.
Saying 2 of his last 7. They'll go right back to the air. This time it's on target for Mylan Graham.
Well, this is really good. Good timing. Got the play fake. That kind of opens up the middle and a nice route by Mylan Graham and hits him on time and in stride.
His pass of the night for Sayin goes for 21 yards. Fake it. Claire. Another catch. Key Lawrence. He has been all over. Handoff. Big hole. And Bo Jackson.
Sickle back in there at right guard again, number 58.
Jackson this time denied at first, but not the second in the third. And Ohio State paid this one off. Jackson riding the hot hand. And backs his way forward.
Opening holes for the 2 young backs.
Play action. Sayin delivers. Incomplete. And Smith done for the rest of the night. Carnell Tate missing his 2nd straight game. Sayin well protected this time. And it's caught. Brandon Innes will move the chains.
Well, this is excellent blitz pickup. Now watch Bo Jackson. His eyes right now. He knows there's pressure coming. Watch him get over here and protect his quarterback. Sits down, picks up the blitz. Sayin's able to step into the throw and gets the conversion.
And that is, in terms of the whole idea of developmental position, that's the type of stuff that a freshman in college needs to learn over the course of live reps.
Yeah, I mean, a talented high school running back is not doing that very often, right? He's just catching the ball and taking the pitch and running the football.
Like this.
Looks like man coverage by UCLA.
Jackson weaves and gets it to the motto this week was why not us? Stutter step. Jackson reversing field. Bo inside the 5. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, the reason this play works, watch Sareveld stay on his block on the backside because this is a cutback. It's not designed this way, but your backside has to continue to block. Sareveld holds his block. It opens up the cutback lane, and Bo Jackson shows that burst through the hole.
Now up to a career-high 112 yards. Goes to the sideline. West in the game. 1st down and goal. Hand it. West. And he gets denied. Oh, the 2nd effort. West might get a 2nd chance here. And he does. And this one he walks in. Too easy. Isaiah West touchdown. And
bounces it out. And an easy touchdown for Isaiah West.
So 3 different running backs now with a touchdown for the Buckeyes. Fielding makes it 34-0. Yeah. Own commodity right now. That's top tier stuff right there. They got a lot of credit due to T-Mobile line there for the 1st down marker. As Javian Thomas will look for it, scamper off the field stuff. It had nothing to do with the actual game, but the schedules and the meals and a breakaway. Rico Flores, what type of gas does he have? Gets caught up in the 3rd quarter. Thomas stays in there on 1st down. Pump, Duncan looking towards the end zone. It's broken up. Mikey Matthews was the intended target, and McClain from the safety spot read it perfectly.
Yeah, McClain with his eyes on the quarterback. You're going to see him. He's going to be right here, but he's going to read this. Eyes on the quarterback. And makes a break on the football and almost comes away with the pick. I asked Matt Patricia about McClain.
Wildcat. Thomas will take the snap on 2nd down and 10. And Thomas is going nowhere. Gains maybe half a yard. 3rd down and 9. Duncan looks. Duncan delivers in stride. Quasi Gilmer. Touchdown. Gilmer shows off the speed and gets the Bruins on the board.
Now this is good. This is a man beater. So you have 2 crossers coming from the right. You have Gilmer coming underneath. And the corner's going to kind of get picked off by his own guy. That was Devin Sanchez, number 6, a true freshman in coverage. He gets kind of picked off by his own defender. Nice call, anticipating man coverage. And they get the touchdown.
Mateen Bogani with a chance to add the extra point. And a 5-play drive, 75 yards down the field.
Luke Duncan right there.
And again, a credit to this team and this coaching staff for continuing to play hard through this game. Down 34-0. They cut into the deficit just a tad. A slip and a takeout by Lorenzo Styles. Looking for that crease. Lorenzo Styles gets a block. Lorenzo Styles, the former wide receiver, with a house call. Ohio State royalty to the crib.
Kick, and he's going to bring it all the way back across the grain, the other side of the field. Watch these guys stay on blocks, and then nobody lays a hand on Styles. He's got a full head of steam, started on the right side of the field, brought it all the way back across the grain, picked up a couple nice blocks, and just like that, Ohio State with another touchdown.
First kick forever. They're trying to cherish every moment that they have, both wearing the scarlet and gray, as this one will be no return on a touchback. Frias will be in there on likely the final play of the third quarter. It's a throw, it's a catch, and it looks like Flores who will get...
Of this game, guys, clearly dealing with an injury as well.
So UCLA short-handed, already without their starting quarterback.
Throwing the football here.
3rd and 4. And he's very accurate to a wide open target. Frias out of the backfield, and Frias gets across midfield. Ian Maliava had been their leading rusher in 5 of 9 games prior. That was nearly picked.
Japan for a year, and then he went and joined Noel Mazzoni at Texas A&M.
Frias, catch, run.
And he was there the next day.
Woods in there, 3rd down and 3, roll out, throw, on target. Fresh set of downs, Davian Thomas the back. Duncan loads up, and another completion.
Does it?
2nd down and 2. Duncan stays in the pocket, another completion. And across the middle, 4 times in his career, and he's knocking on the door of a 5th. Stutter step move for Thomas. Oh, he nearly broke. Very early age in high school. Handoff goes up the middle, and it'll set up a short 3rd down here. Quasi 3rd down and 1 with Luke Duncan playing some much better ball in the second half. Oh, slip down. Javian Thomas looked like he might have had enough of a lane. Instead, he loses yards, and it's 4th down.
Well, the problem is the left guard's going to get pushed right back in. Watch number 67, Mahe, get pushed right in, and that's where he gets tripped up. Ohio State was
18 on the season. And this one does get over the top of the leaping line. Actually says defend the shoe. They've done that. That's a lot of shirts that have popped off. Yeah. It is nice, though. It's been a nice night. Isaiah West stays in. That was an awkward-looking snap that West takes the handoff and surges forward. They'll deliver. That is right on the numbers. Clear that just because they won a national title last year, if anything, they have to come back and work harder. They have to come back and set that standard every day, build that foundation one brick at a time on a daily basis in practice. Oh, you see the pain delivered on the back end by Keenholz. He ran right over Scooter Jackson, and what was an impressive run is also a short gain of a run of 2 yards.
Yeah, I mean, credit both those guys. There's courage on both of those guys' part. But again, you go from Julian Sayin, who's going to look to check the ball down, to this guy who's going to look to run through you.
6'2", 215. West. And a nice pursuit by John from 1986 to 2018 as Keenholz fires over the middle. Another catch made. Kelly is currently the running backs coach in Buffalo with the Bills. Stutter step move by James Peoples goes nowhere. 2nd down and 9. Isaiah West. And he gets pushed. How about the balance? 30 runs for 202, 33 passes, now 34. They've got 203 there. Add a little bit more. Roberts, another catch out of bounds.
Really nice throw by Keenholz, too. This is a long throw now. He's on the right hash, and he's going to throw a bench route to the left sideline. This is a strong arm right here. That's a long throw, and delivers it right on time.
Eight minutes or so of the third quarter, but found enough of a rhythm to punch it in a few more times. Looking for one more here. Peoples.
Quarterback Ethan Grunkemeyer at Michigan State.
Peoples pushing forward, first and goal. We'll determine how big that Oregon-Washington game is the final week of the season. Hand off to the outside. James Peoples has his second touchdown, Buckeyes.
UCLA defense and hard running by James Peoples.
Fielding adds the extra.
16-23, that's pretty good against the #1 defense in all of college football.
Touchback from Fielding. And this
Michigan last year here, 13-10. It's going to be a heck of a game up in Ann Arbor. And
slated to go to Arkansas, made his way over to UCLA following his older brother. Handoff up the middle. And Liebber will take it across. Third down and 4. And he will hand it off across the edge. Liebber. And did he get out of bounds or stay? And it is a handoff, and it's not going anywhere. This Ohio State defense does it one more time. Converges